Hello, my name is Bartek, and I've started working on prosthetic hand a year ago in collaboration with Team Exi from Japan, who open sourced the 3D model for the hand. And at vBionic, we want to go even further. We already created a scaled-down version for kids. We have a version for the adults that's even more advanced, and we are working, and we keep on working on this problem. In the United States, there is around 500,000 people living with upper limb loss, around 50,000 amputations every year, and around 1,500 babies are born with upper limb reduction. And the numbers for military conflicts are not certain, but unfortunately stable and at a high level. And only a tiny fraction of all these people is able to use advanced prosthetic hand. And what is the reason for that? This is Infinity Q50, and the price for it is around 40,000. And on the left side, there is a prosthetic hand that is already on the market. It's advanced prosthetic hand, and the price for it is pretty similar. It's around 40,000. And at vBionic, we want to change that. We already have we want to go down with the price, and the reason we can do that is that the companies that already put it on the market spend a lot of money to bring this technology. But the time goes by, the technology runs fast, and right now we can do just the same or even better, and we need less money to achieve the same goal. We are looking for pre-seed funds in order to extend our team, to accelerate our work, and to provide the first copies that we could test with babies and adult people. And when we put a tiny notice on the internet asking if there's somebody who would be willing to take part in these tests, suddenly, just within 2 days, we had 200 responses, and now we have a group of 20 people just waiting to take tests and be a part of a test trial with us. These are all people coming from Poland. And our hand is going to have, of course, reasonable price, but at the same time, we're working on a product that will have a separate independent fingers movement. The response from the body to the hand is very fast, and the hand will also send back the feedback that something is in a hold state. And it's going to be lightweight, and we want to make it easy for modifications and replacement if needed. Yes, we are the team of 2 guys who are in the technology environment for a long time, and we wanted to create something that has a physical shape, but it also consists of all the things that we're interested in. So there's programming in it, technology, and yes, the feedback coming from the people that really need it is positive, and I wouldn't call it a market demand, but rather they request for this thing to happen, and it drives us forward and keep us motivated to go on with the project. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Woo, come on. Did I see that? This is so very cool. This is so very cool. Okay, so in case I crush my hand doing I don't know what, I could use this actually. I will actually preempt that. I'm going to buy one just in case I need one, okay?
Okay.
You do both hands, you're left and right. So I could become, I'm left-handed, but I could become right-handed because of you. Okay, awesome. You're going to stick around? You're going to be there? Yes. You're going to be here today?
Of course. So if there's somebody who'd like to see how it works, we'll stay here and we can show you that.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm calling now the next startup, but obviously I don't have the name in front of my eyes. I'm just going to the computer, just going like, sorry guys, I'm sorry for that. Projekt Rebel. Oh wow, Rebel. Where is Projekt Rebel? Oh wow, here's the Rebel. Come on the stage with me. You also have your 3 minutes of fame.
Perfect.
Are you sure you look like a rebel because you actually have a jacket? But you go.
No, it's perhaps not the best fit for the brand, but still here I am. And hi guys, my name is Lukasz and I'm co-founder of Projekt Rebel. And I got a quick question: how many guys of you do actually like coffee? All right, great majority here. And how many guys of you have tried our coffee? Because we provide a coffee today for the participants. I also like that. And how was it? Do you like it? Yes, okay, great. So what we do, we not only serve the coffee as a catering, but we do actually have a dream of providing you with a daily affordable coffee in the coffee shops. How our idea started? It started 5 months ago, actually, and we ran a survey in which we discovered that 77% of people in Warsaw drink coffee daily. Yet only 3.4% of people drink coffee in coffee shops more than once a week. So there's a great gap, and we asked why. Issue obviously was the price, because the coffee is hugely expensive. So we asked our participants of the survey, what should be the price for 10 cappuccinos paid in upfront so that you can prepay for 10 cappuccinos? And the answer was about 60 zlotys, so roughly 15 euro. So we decided to start our project, and we secure 50% discount from coffee shops so that to attract our customers, because we often know that they have in their amazing office building at the very first floor there is preferably some chain coffee shop which is offering lousy coffee, and we want to tell to them, okay guys, why don't you go 50 meters behind the corner where you can find independent coffee shop that offers a great coffee and additionally with a great discount. And we want to make that a daily habit for them, right? So how we do it? We do it with a mobile app that allows you to not only to browse between different independent coffee shops where you can discover new locations, but our application also allows you to buy a prepaid plan, configure your coffee, and buy cappuccino for less than 6 zloty. For less than €1.5. That's our main product. We started 5 months ago. After 1 month, we already have fully capable application for iOS, Android, and web. And right now, we already broke even for the fixed cost. We have some nice revenue after 4 full months, and we expand further. We have more than 60 locations in Warsaw. We are currently expanding to new cities in Poland, and we hope to expand soon abroad. So what we are trying to do is to change the coffee market, not only in Poland but also abroad, so that you can get yourself affordable coffee daily in coffee shops. Our current plan is also to convince people in our current location, like in Warsaw, to buy even more. And we have already some initial successes because our application is currently even more popular than the Starbucks, which is our against which we rebel, because we rebel against shitty coffee, and that's the synonym of that product. So currently we're also looking for investors, so everybody is invited. Just a few words about our team. My name is Łukasz. Previously I was CEO of Audioteka, one of the most successful Polish startups. My partner is responsible for IT. He was a team leader in Software House, and our other co-founder is experienced barista and coffee expert. Currently, we also have in our team Agnieszka Rojewska. Agnieszka is a current Polish champion of latte art, Polish champion of barista for the last few years. So big applause to Agnieszka. And we are currently also trying to get funding for Agnieszka to participate in a World Championship in Dublin. So if you be that kind and visit Wspieram.to site, or Wspieram.to/Rojes, so that you can support Agnieszka in her quest for World Championship. And right now we are also invited to get a coffee at our coffee stand made by Agnieszka Polish Championship.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Pete. Maybe just that, yes. I was very kind with you because I do a lot of these startup pitches, competitions or programs, and when I say 3 minutes, usually I cut after 3 minutes. But since you brought me great coffee for the past 2 days, I'm actually okay to leave you to 4:50, which you did. Next startup, of course, now I don't have the name. It's Bin-E, right? Yeah, it's Bin-E or Bine. I don't know how you actually pronounce that. Where is that person that's supposed to be? Come on, come here. Of course, no. Yeah, actually, I know him, so that's why he just laughs at me, because I promised him probably 2 hours ago, I'll show up at your stand, and I still haven't shown up yet. So, but here's your clicker, here's your microphone, and you have your 3.5 minutes. Go ahead.
Hi, guys. My name is Kuba, and I'm from Bin-E. we all know that we have a huge problem with our waste. Most of it goes to the landfills and to the oceans, and only 15% of it are recycled. This is the situation from the event, cool event in the Central Europe, showing that how can we segregate our waste. But actually it's not so bad. But this is the reason we've created Bini, the world's first intelligent waste bin, the device that let people not bother about the waste segregation. Bini automatically recognizes the objects, sorting it to the right chamber, then compress it, and informs the user about the fill level and when it needs to be empty. People right now looking for a job for organizations that are really socially responsible and eco-friendly. They just want to have cool jobs. But there's good business reason that we are doing that. Only in Warsaw, on the office market, 80% of the offices declares that they are not going to segregate their waste. If we would take all those not segregating waste, segregate them and compress them, it would be yearly savings of 4.5 million euros, which means for the average office like 1,000 yearly savings. And it could look a little bit better than the other picture. All right, we are now finalizing our work on prototype, and after we get the first round of seed funding, we would introduce Bini into the office market segment. Then we plan to move to the smart city. But our big vision and our big dream is to have Bini in our homes and apartments. And maybe in the future, we can print things from our waste. Our team is mixed from old school guys, some beauties, and our engineers. And if you guys think that doing something good for the environment and actually making some good business on it is a good idea, join our world of Bini.
Woo! Thank you so much.
I'd like to invite you to
That was good, actually. Not only it was good, but it was actually, give me just a clicker, sorry, because I will need it for the next one. Not only it was good, but it was actually exactly 3 minutes. I really do appreciate that. Also, I used to live in Japan, and I had 14 different bins in Japan, so this technology would have saved a lot of time for me. Next on stage is, and again, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name of the company, Acomo I guess. Where is, no? Oh, here you are. Come on, and please encourage him. Come on. Hello, yes? I know it's lunchtime and it's tough. So here you go, your microphone, your clicker, 3 minutes and a half. Take it home.
Hello there, I'm Kamil from Acomo Eye, and we are making eye tracking in virtual reality headsets. Virtual reality, you probably know about it. You put the headset on and suddenly you are walking on another planet. Literally you are in. And the most important thing about VR is a state of presence. It is a feeling that you are totally immersed in these artificial surroundings. And what we are doing here is upgrading, enriching this state of presence by adding eye tracking to virtual reality. What we do is we place camera and bunch of infrared diodes inside a headset, and then the headset knows exactly where your eyes are looking at. So now we can track the eyes accurately and use this data to enrich your state of presence, enrich your experience in VR. So there is a lot of benefits, but one of the most obvious benefits is so-called foveated rendering. It is a technique where we render the image at full resolution only on a smart part of image exactly where the user is looking at, and at the surroundings, we render image at lower resolution. The benefits is so huge that we gain. It is more than 60% at full HD frame, so that I believe in next generation, all HMD will implement eye tracking to themselves. History of human communication goes through text, phone calls, video calls, and now there is this big opportunity to push a thing a little further and make avatars in VR, the next major platform for communication, human remote communication. And it is a big step. It is what Zuckerberg's bet on. And we see avatars with a mimic, with a facial expression that you can recognize very good in being in VR. It is something that you cannot experience on a video call. For example, you can shake a hand with a man from the other side of the globe. It is amazing. It is something I experienced, and I know that this is the next gen kind of communication, I have no doubts. And here, eyes are very important part of VR puzzle. Because looking into someone's eyes, it creates eye bond connections. It is very important, and it is the most important asset of body language, and it must be there. We have a small team for persons, but we have a cooperation with some universities. We have a big goals. We want to strike directly to a big company with a headset and convince them we have a tracker you want to put on inside your headset. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. And we will now have the last one, last but not least, Livespace, if I'm not mistaken. Where is, here's a gentleman, please come on stage. And you have your, basically, you're the last obstacle between these people and lunch. So you'd better be actually very good. Again, 3.5 minutes, there's a microphone, there's a clicker.
Right, so me competing with the lunchtime, all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, hi, my name is Michał, I'm with Livespace, and I'd like to talk to you about sales process automation. So, as many of you know probably, most of the deal opportunities that your sales team is working on are being lost. Actually, 4 out of 5 deals are being lost. And what's the main problem? There are a couple of them. First of all, well, customers need to be approached and need to be contacted, obvious thing. On average, they have to be contacted about 5 to 12 times in B2B sales processes to make the decision, right, to buy something from you. But the biggest problem is that most of the salespeople actually give up contacting when they don't receive a reply, right? When no one replies to their email, no one takes their phone call. And of course, there are a lot of different apps that you could use to help fix the leaking pipeline. But our approach is that we want the CRM, the app, to do most of the work for the salespeople. And so how we do it? First of all, we let you customize the sales process and the customer journey, right? So the things that from your customer's perspective, right? How he buys stuff from you. So we merge those two processes. Actually, no one does it except us, so I think this is pretty interesting. And we help you guess is the deal closing or not. The second thing is we automate all the boring stuff like following, like sending emails and adding deals and stuff like that. So this is the way we try to fix the leaking pipeline. We have about more than 250 paying customers right now. Different sizes. We have Taxi Booksy that actually got the Auleri as our customer also, Asseco, Ruch Spalding, etc. And the there are, of course, a lot of different apps that you could use, but you need to pay now. You need to pay for your CRM. You need to pay for email automation. You need to pay for like 3-4 apps in order to get your pipeline fixed. So we tried to do it. And our team is 8 people, 3 co-founders that worked in a software house and interactive agency. We've done more than 100 IT projects together, so we know how to make startups together. And we're actually looking for funding right now, so we can launch our product in England and then in the rest of the world. So that's it, basically.
Thank you. Thank you so much.